should not keep moving. Okay, so back here again, we got units, we got selling price, we need a column with revenue. I lost my Teams window, give me a second. Okay, let's create a column, a revenue column. Okay, let's do that. Don't have no here. We can simply create in Excel, but we don't have to. We're testing this thing out, so we're doing this for fun. Alright, so how do we create a column or add stuff? Okay, we do that by simply going to this transaction record, right? We are here, so I'd like you to look for, I'm under home now. Do you see a new column? Remember something, when you see something up here, see these things, these two is actually not permanent. When you click on the thing, only this appears. Be very careful. So anyway, I'm on here, right? Do you see something called new column here? So you do click on it, we are adding a new revenue column. Alright, can do, click. Be very careful. My mouse is not being, I'm not clicking on anything because it's highly sensitive. Alright, if I click on anything, right, this will go away, so I'm very careful, guys. If I press escape, right, it's like gone already, so I got to get back to home. It's also here basically, new column. Okay, anyway, it's kind of like Excel where you have the buttons appearing in different locations. So home, new column, and you get this back. This is a formula bar right here, kind of like Excel. Alright, it's pointing, we are creating a column, right? And it's like, hey, asking us for a formula. Okay, we are not populating values. Okay, in this case, we are going to get the revenue column, which facilitates our purpose here. Alright, click on the space after the equal sign. You got to click on the space very quickly because it goes away if you do anything else. So the formula for revenue is units times selling price. So we are going to take the units column multiplied by the selling price. Now how do you do that in Power BI desktop is you follow the hierarchy of calling out the table name first. Okay, what table name? The table name is what? Transaction record, right? Right?
Yes. Yep. Yes.
You follow this hierarchy. So basically it's table name. We call things up for formulas and stuff like that, right? Table name, then only column name. The hierarchy is kind of logical, alright. Now why do we do that? It's because it's a good thing actually. Can you get away with calling out column name? Yes, you can. But what if there's another duplicate name in another table somewhere? I want the formula to be very robust, So table name, column name. No mistake about this because column names are unique in a table. Okay, let's go. See, I lost that again. I got to click on it again. So now I'm getting back. So I'm clicking on the space after the equal sign. Transaction record starts with T. Let me zoom in. This is the Power BI IntelliSense. It points out stuff as we key in stuff. R. Okay, you see a bunch of transaction record there. Alright, now it's easy. If you don't type out everything, it's waste of time to do that. I am looking for these two guys here. All I need to do is double click on unit. Not double click, single click. If you ask me why did I say double click, this interface just changed a few months back. Before that it was double click. Been a few years using double click, then suddenly it changed. So anyway, click on this, single click. Alright, see this hierarchy? Transaction record, table name, unit, column name. Put an asterisk there, multiply by again transaction records here, right here, selling price. Okay, and you got to quickly, don't click anywhere else, just press enter, otherwise you lose this. I press enter already. Do you get this? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have to rename the column. You can rename it here or here. So let's say here. I'm just gonna put revenue here. Enter. Okay. Oh, what last step to repeat? Jackie, which one? After the transaction records. Do you mean creating the revenue? Revenue column? You mean creating the revenue column? Is it this part? Is it this part? Is it this part?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now, yes.
So the formula, your formula is transaction records units times transaction record selling price per unit, right?
Yep.
Where do you get the transaction record selling price per unit?
It's from the IntelliSense. So this part here actually is referring to this column here. So this part here refers to this column here. It's a formula, actually. It's a formula for revenue. What revenue is units times selling price. So in the database scenario that we have here, right? When we are plugging in formulas for so-called all these areas here, we take column by column. So it's no longer cell by like Excel. Okay, so what I did was I call up a transaction record by just keying in stuff here, and I see this, I click on it, put an asterisk, call up the table name again, and click on this and enter. Okay, and then of course change this column name. That's all. And of course, guys, everybody just save it up, Control S. Okay.